10 tips you should know to guide your relationships. These are things that I've learned as I've grown up, and you guys know my birthday just went by, so I think it's a good time to share this. 1. Stop telling grown folks how to love you. They know. Stop trying to teach people how to love you. They know exactly how to love you, and so if they're not loving you in that way, they don't want to love you in that way. Make your decision. Stop it. That's 1. 2. What one person won't do for you, another who loves you and values you will do without you having to beg for it. When people love you and they value you, they make making you happy their priority. And so what this person is refusing to do, that one thing that you keep begging for, and this person is refusing to give, the person who loves and values you will do without you having to beg for it. That is tip number 2. Tip number 3. You cannot change a cheater. A cheater will cheat. Okay? It is what he or she does. If your thought is made of diamonds and pearls, if you cook the world's best meals, if your nungbes is like that of a horse, if you give your everything and your all, if a person will cheat, a person will cheat. Stop blaming yourself or feeling like it's your fault. A cheat is a cheat. A person who cheats will cheat. It has nothing to do with you. That is tip number 3. Tip number 4. The phrase, "This is just who I am. Accept me as I am. Oh, but this is how I've always been," is a pass that people use to get away with treating you like shit. Stop accepting it. Refer to tip number 2. A person who loves and values you wants to make you happy. And so they make adjustments, they make adaptations to make you happy. So that phrase, "Oh, but that's just who I am. That's how I've always been." Stop accepting it. It's an excuse for a person to treat you like trash. And you are not trash. That's tip number 4. Tip number 5. Listen. Tip number 5. People treat you exactly how they feel about you. Yeah. Watch people's actions towards you. They treat you exactly how they feel about you. And so if he's not calling you, he's not texting you, he's not wanting to spend time with you, she's not trying to be with you, she's not trying to be in your space, she's not trying to hang out with you, she's not texting you, baby girl, baby boy, he or she doesn't want you. He or she doesn't love you. He or she doesn't want to be with you. People treat you exactly how they feel about you. Ignore their words. Words are easy. Actions are hard. That's tip number 5. Tip number 6. Tip number 6. When people show you how they feel about you, believe them. Okay? they know themselves better. So once their actions have shown you exactly how they feel about you, stop sitting there thinking that you can do something to make them change the way they feel about you. You cannot. You are not Jesus Christ. You cannot change people. You are not their savior. You are not their Lord and personal savior. Once a person has shown you how they feel about you, it is your responsibility whether you want to accept how they treat you or you want to leave. But once a person shows you how they feel about you, believe them. Do not think, oh, maybe if I do this, they will change. Oh, maybe if I say this more, the way they treat. No. How a person feels about you is how a person feels about you. Okay? Okay. Tip number, what are we on? 7. Tip number 7. A person will do anything for the one they love. And I mean anything. A woman will love the brokest man on this planet. A woman will marry a man who gives her the worst sex of her life if she is convinced that she loves him. A man will love a woman who is many steps below him on the social ladder, many steps below his educational level. A man will love a woman, a man will do anything for a woman who you would look at and think, they are not a match, once he loves her. And so, if you find yourself in a relationship that you are having to plead for the barest minimum, my love, that's not love. People will do anything for the person that they love. That's tip number 7. Tip number 8. Factor nonverbal. Actions, not words. Words are easy. Actions are hard. Pay attention to the way people treat you more than to the words that people say to you. It is in how they treat you that you will know how they actually feel about you. That's tip number 8. Tip number 9. Stop spitting and licking it back up. Stop the sankofa. Stop giving people second, third, fourth, and fifth chances. Grown folk know exactly what they're doing. Okay? If a person has shown you their true colors, stop letting them back into your life. They have shown you Pepe. When you let them back into your life, very, very likely, now they will show you Bullet. Stop giving people more chances than they deserve. Stop kidding yourself into believing that, this time round, he or she will be better. No. More often than not, because they didn't kill you the first time, they are coming back to finish the job they started. Stop spitting and licking it back up. Finally, tip number 10. Tip number 10. You are not asking for too much. You're just asking the wrong person. Listen, how you want to be loved is how you will feel loved. And so if you're having to beg for the barest minimum from somebody who claims to love you, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but this person does not love you. And so, you are not asking for too much. You are just asking the wrong person. And if the right person does not come along, please learn to love yourself the best way that you feel loved. Because that love that you keep giving to others, you deserve it too. Like I always say, people, guard your heart, guard your essence, guard your spirit, and stay safe out there. Love you.